Does anyone else feel like dinners get harder during the summer? The kitchen is hot, nobody knows what they want for dinner, and to be honest, my motivation to cook is usually gone. Hello? Yeah, can you come rescue me? So today I'm sharing the freezer system that saves money, saves time, and I'm gonna show you some of the things I keep in my freezer that make dinner so much easier when it's simply too hot to cook. Aprons on, let's go. Before we can even talk about what's saving dinner this summer, I need to see what I'm actually working with. I do have 5 freezers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 freezers, but today we're gonna focus on this freezer because it's out of control. This is bananas. So I'm gonna take inventory and start creating some summer dinner zones. I've got proteins, fruits and vegetables, convenience foods, meal starters. Now, as I'm looking through everything, I'm also looking for things that need to be used up first, because this really isn't about organizing. This is about creating a plan. I want to know what I have so I can build meals around it. All right, I found some vegetables that need to be moved up to the front of the line. Some protein here that needs to be used up this week. This is some already cooked sausage. Sweet, I'll already be one step ahead with this. And a few things I honestly forgot were even in here. This is honestly why I love doing a freezer reset every season. Not because it looks pretty when it's done, but because it saves me money. When I know what I have, I can shop my freezer first. Then I can build meals around what I already own. My freezer has to work with me, not against me. Because I know you so well, I know you're gonna ask, these bins are from the Container Store. And they're helping me zone off this freezer based off the meals we want this summer. So think of organizing your freezer into zones like too hot to cook, heat and eat, ready proteins, veggie helpers, dinner starters, fruit and desserts, grab and cook, meal builders, air fryer favorites, and emergency meals. So I recently asked you what makes summer dinners the hardest, and almost every answer said the same thing. Not meal planning, not grocery shopping, not even what to cook. The answer was the heat, and honestly, I get it. Because when it's 95 degrees outside and you've been running around all day, the last thing you want to do is to heat up your kitchen. The first category I'm keeping on hand is what I'm gonna call my too hot to cook foods. These are the things that I could pull straight from the freezer and get to the table quickly without standing over a hot stove all evening. And honestly, that's where the Medea Flexify Pro Air Fryer Oven has fit into our routine really naturally. We've been using the oven now for about 6 months, and honestly, we've gotten a lot more use out of it than I expected. We've especially liked it for getting ahead with proteins in the week. We've cooked up some chicken and some steak. It's been prepped and ready to go for us for quick meals. It's been very versatile with the 10+4 cooking functions. So you can air fry, bake, roast, and cook multiple freezer foods in one spot. But lately though, one of the easiest summer lunches or dinners we've been making has been meatball subs. And if you know me, you know I always keep a bag of frozen meatballs on hand. The teens can even make these. So I have this set on the air fryer function, and I can toast the hoagie rolls in here too. So these are gonna cook at 380 degrees for 5 minutes. Now that the 5 minutes are up, I'm gonna take the hoagies out, and look how perfectly toasted they are. Oh, this is gonna hold up really well once we add the meatballs, marinara sauce, and the cheese. All right, now that the hoagies are removed, I'm gonna give the meatballs a quick toss and let them air fry again for another 5 minutes. Now I gotta tell you, one really cool thing about this oven is that the graphene heating tubes help keep food juicy on the inside and still giving you that nice brown, crispy outside texture. Yeah, we have really noticed it with the chicken and steak, but it definitely shows up in meals like this too. Look how crisp these came out. All right, time to assemble these, and I'm adding some marinara sauce and some provolone cheese. Now this is gonna go back in the oven for another minute, just until that cheese gets nice and melted and bubbly. Ooh, look at that, yum. This is exactly the kind of meal I'm talking about when I say I want dinner to be easy during the summer. But let's be honest, there are nights when even that feels like too much work. Sometimes you just want a dinner you can pull straight from the freezer and get on the table fast. And I think for a lot of us, that's usually frozen pizza. We also have been loving the pizza crust function. Thin crust, classic, rising crust, and deep dish. We've made our own homemade pizzas and put them in there, and the crust turns out great all the time, but it is perfect for frozen pizza. I've cooked the pizzas on their rising crust setting and even their classic crust setting. Both cook evenly, and the bottoms always turn out nice and golden. And that crust is perfectly crunchy. It really does make the store-bought frozen pizza taste homemade. And that's one reason we keep a few frozen pizzas in the freezer. Some nights dinner just needs to be easy. And of course, we've got to end the summer night with desserts. I always keep frozen peaches on hand, either store-bought or I have froze on my own. They're one of my favorite things to freeze because they can become smoothies, desserts, or something like this peach crisp that I'm making. I can enjoy these now or freeze and save for later. So I'm making a couple in these ramekins. For my topping, I just mixed up together some rolled oats, flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Poured in some melted butter and made it that crumbly topping. Yum! I'm using the bake function set to 350 degrees, and this is gonna bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Oh man, I wish you could smell this. The topping is beautifully golden brown, and those peaches are soft and sweet. And thank goodness cleanup is quick. The non-toxic easy clean enamel makes it easy to wipe everything down with just a damp cloth. I really appreciate the French door design because I always seem to be carrying something and it's easy to open with one hand. If this sounds like something that can make summer meals easier in your house too, then search Medea Flexify on Amazon or check out the description box below. And a big thank you to Medea for sponsoring today's video. Okay, let's jump back to our freezers because not every summer dinner problem starts with the heat. One thing I noticed in your comments is that many of us are just exhausted by the end of the day. This is the section that saves me. I love to have marinated, all ready to go proteins in the freezer. You can place your raw meat directly into a Ziploc bag with your favorite marinade. Definitely lay them flat in the freezer to save space. And as the meat thaws in the fridge before cooking, it marinades it perfectly. Marinated meats can be tossed directly onto the grill or baked for a quick main dish. Have some pre-formed patties, so you can mix your ground beef or even your turkey with spices to form patties. Just separate each raw patty with a square of parchment paper so that they don't stick together. I sometimes will just freeze all my patties on a baking dish and put them in the freezer, and then later take them out and put them in the bags. Pork and chicken have some pulled pork and chicken. Frozen kebabs. Talk about a time saver when you want dinner on the table, right? I try to have fast cooking proteins. In my freezer, you'll always find a bag of frozen shrimp. It defrosts in minutes in cold water. You could season and eat them in cold summer rolls on top of salads, perfect for quick summer stir fries or pastas. Having some pre-cooked proteins help not heat up the kitchen every night. Freeze pre-cooked seasoned ground beef, turkey, make a giant batch of pulled meat in your slow cooker, portion it out and freeze it. It thaws quickly for easy summer sandwiches or taco nights. So bulk cooked shredded chicken or brown taco meat are massive time savers. On the community posts that I made, one thing that came up over and over again from you guys was forgetting to thaw the meat or just forgetting to thaw something in general. I get that. Summer schedules are so different. We're outside more and we're just staying out late. And then all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock and dinner is still frozen solid. Well, these are the foods that save us on those nights. So sometimes I make batches of homemade TV dinners. These are great for the microwave or for the air fryer. And heck, have those store-bought comfort foods as well. Not everything needs to be homemade. That's why so much of what I keep in my freezer or freezers is designed to help future me. I like to have ravioli or cheese tortellini. One bag can become several completely different meals. It can become a quick pasta dinner, a soup, a casserole, or one of my favorite options, salad. Frozen meatballs. Yep, as you know, they're one of my favorites. They're a definite I didn't think this through food. Meatballs really do save me on those nights. They cook quickly, they're versatile, and I can build several different meals around them without having to start from scratch. Ugh, this is dirty. Is that a shadow? Is that a shadow or a dent? That's a shadow. And then there are foods that just simply make summer easier and fun. Save time and make some smoothie packs. Gotta have the frozen berries. Oh, they're the ultimate base for smoothies, making sorbets, and making some quick desserts. You could even have frozen banana slices. Yeah, bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S, and use them to make like a dairy-free ice cream night. Throw them in your blender with a little bit of peanut butter. We love frozen grapes. Keep these in the freezer for a quick, icy, hydrating snack. Keeping a variety of sorbets or fruit bars on deck is an instant cool down. Food is just too expensive to waste right now. So I try to keep a section for ingredients that help me save groceries before they go bad. Surprisingly, dairy like milk or buttermilk and even heavy cream freezes well. You can store them in the containers that they're in or pour them into some cubed silicone trays. Sometimes we can't get through a whole jar of pesto in time, so I'll divide it up in containers and pop them in the freezer. If there are any leftover herbs that you want to use later in recipes, especially in soups, you can also put those in some silicone cube trays or an ice tray. Pour some water in with them, pop them in the freezer, and you can throw them into anything later. If you have garlic you know you're not getting through fast enough, you can peel them, put them in a container, and pop those in your freezer. They thaw out really fast and you can add them to anything. Sometimes I don't need to use a whole can of tomato paste. Freeze the rest in teaspoon-sized dollops on parchment paper. Once solid, you can transfer those to a baggie or container for future sauces. Here are some foods that surprisingly freeze well. Ginger. You don't even need to peel ginger before freezing it. It's much easier to grate when it's frozen. And these can be used in your marinades or your summer stir fries. You can freeze whole avocados for a few months. Once thawed, they could be mashed instantly for quick guacamole. We also like to freeze these in cubes. And whole lemons and limes thaw beautifully. So if you need juice, you can microwave them for 15 to 20 seconds to soften, and they will squeeze easily. At the end of the day, it's not about having the perfect freezer. The goal is to make dinner easier, especially in the summer. If I can open the freezer and quickly find something that helps me get dinner on the table without heating up the kitchen, then it's doing exactly what I need it to do. I would love to know from you what foods in your freezer saves you on those hot summer nights. Okay, if you need more inspiration with your freezer, I've got you. Check out these videos here, tons of tips, tricks, recipes that will totally motivate you. I'll meet you over there. Thanks for joining me, friends. Bye.